Okay, so I made it to Vegas. Only 10 hours. I went from sea to shining sea today. Holy moly. Okay, so real quick, great flight. I drank 3 liters of water and I took a couple shots of salt and did great. So this woman, so from Orlando to Chicago, okay, she gets on board and I'm on the second row aisle seat. She's right there in the first row aisle seat. So we're basically right together. So anyways, she gets on with a bag of Popeyes. It was so funny why I'm telling you this, because in my mind's eye, I saw myself going, Popeyes, and grease coming down my face, eating greasy chicken and Popeyes. And then a second later, I was like, oh, that is quite a yucky image. And you probably don't even taste the chicken flavor. All you would taste is the fat flavor, the grease, right? The frying grease. And all of a sudden, all gone. It was like, bleh. Then a little bit later, my daughter pulls out her snack bag that I made her. So let me tell you real quick, if you buy smoked Gouda, Kroger brand or Trader Joe's brand, you cut it, so you stack up the rounds of smoked Gouda and you cut them into squares and then put them on parchment, spread all the little squares out, put it on parchment paper, stick it in the oven at 350 for about 20 degrees. You'll start to hear it popping. After it starts to pop, you got about 5 more minutes. But check it, because you don't want it to turn brown and you don't want it to burn, but you want it to dry out. So it doesn't melt, it doesn't spread, it just gets hard, it dries out. Hold on. Oh, I don't have it in here, or else I'd show you. But anyways, when it's dried out and it's crispy, it tastes like a Cheez-It. Okay, so I took smokehouse almonds and sea salt cashews, put them in a container. Then I took some pecans and fried them in avocado oil and then some Worcestershire sauce, and then let them cool down. And I put those in with the nuts, and then I got the Parm crisps and I put those in there, and then the smoked Gouda chips that taste like Cheez-Its, and I put them in there and mixed it all up for her for on the plane and while she's here as a keto snack. And so she opened that bag and this big woof of Gouda smell came at me. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna enjoy the smell. Okay, and then I was good. And that was it. It wasn't hard. So I was on the same plane for 10 hours. We stopped, my 4.5 hour flight turned into a 10-hour flight because of COVID. And I have very minimal swelling in my left ankle, very minimal, but I did drink. I bought 2 1-liter bottles of Dasani and then went through 3 cans on board of their water. And I had I got those electrolyte powders in my keto crate box. I think I said that a couple days ago. And so I only had 1 packet of that. That's all I had. And so it was a great day. I feel so drained and so tired because it's like 8 o'clock at night in Florida. It's only 5 o'clock in Vegas. And, but I'm doing great. I can't believe that was it. Just this moment visual of me eating Popeye's chicken, which I don't think I've had since I was a teenager. But the smell, the smell of an obsession kind of a thing, kind of like having going on a bender. for just a split second and then realizing it and being grossed out by it, I think that's really huge for me. So I'm going to continue to drink. I did get a Tango Passion herbal tea unsweetened from Starbucks on my way to my home here in Vegas, and drank a little bit of that. It's just herbal tea. It's unsweetened. It's good to go. I'm going to just nurse that for a couple days, add a lot of water to it, water it down. And that's it. I haven't had any bone broth. I'm about to go to sleep, so I'm not going to have any bone broth today. I don't need it, and so I'm not going to drink it. There was some anxiety that came up. Oh, you need to get that bone broth in. You need to get that bone broth in. And I think that was just anxiety of being around where I'm at and the anxiety of emotions coming up. And I quickly told myself, you're fine, you're fine, you're safe, you're doing everything right. Keep going, set your boundaries, and you're going to be just fine. And all that anxiety went away, and I'm fine. And I'm not going to do it unless I need it. And I'm not going to break the rules to say I want it, because I don't want it. And I've got it just in case I need it. And I've got my salt shakers and water. And I'm really excited. So thanks for tuning in. I'm keeping it short like I promised. And you guys have a fabulous night. And I'll see you tomorrow.